quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And that big 12-6 curveball will work like that. He'll start it out up in the zone and then lets it drop right down to the knees.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. So striding in, number 22, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Zach Britton will come on much too early here, if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning.
Zach Britton.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Trying to hold the lead. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bullpen does the job. Stephen Wright will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Kim will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And when you face a knuckleballer, there's this little voice in the back of your head that says, wait, wait, wait. Apparently, he listened to that voice there. That's well done.
Manny Machado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Ramirez is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. and he missed with it. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Chris Davis steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Holt ranging back. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis, and it's now 6-3.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs, but at least now you've got a little bit of breathing room.
Pat Light will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pedro.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Xander Bogaerts will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Mookie Betts stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Britton pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Paredes fields it cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Cisco will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Reyes will stand in to try it again, already with one home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. One there. And he won't try for more than that, as he's taken out pretty hard that time.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Standing in now, Julio Bourbon, as he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ballgame. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Blake Swihart will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination, as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Two and 2. Britton's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, heading for second now.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second. Scott Kazmir will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 29, Scott Kazmir.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back.
Just checking.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high, ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Dustin Pedroia comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Brad Brock will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Brad Brock.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Brock Holt stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cisco is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And these new wild card series are tough. You hate to have everything you worked for disappear over the course of 9 innings, but it's a great victory for these guys, and they take care of business on the road, and they're moving on.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League Wildcard.